We're off to the side of the building here and take a look. This is supposed to be a wall, but officials have noticed it is just engulfed in plastic with tape just falling off.
Really just makes a lot of these women feel more complete.
It definitely does. Oh my goodness. And it was a really touching story to be able to do and kind of work with both of them to see both sides of the story.
Hoosier Spirit 2, now known as Indiana's official state aircraft, thanks to House Bill 1197. School administrators say they're continuing to monitor guidelines put into place by CDC, federal and local governments, ensuring kids have a safe start to their school year. It's something Addison Edge was inspired to implement into her business.
Once people found out why I was doing it and that it was literally just to like figure out how to do it and become comfortable with it before I actually started offering the service to people who needed it. I've got like a little crew of people around Evansville with nipples in weird places.
Edge's business is for women who have undergone full breast reconstruction. While surgeons can reconstruct the shape, they don't reconstruct the natural look. That is where Edge and her tattoo skills come in. She tattoos the areola where the surgeons left off.
It's like she scratched me.
Her goal is to help people like Brenda Belangi, whose battle with breast cancer began in 2015. Belangi was recommended to undergo a double mastectomy procedure. It was a 6-month fight.
And no problems.
She ended up winning.
What was going through your head during those 6 months?
Oh gosh. I was so shocked.
Belangi says it was quite a journey for her. Roughly 6 years later, she's laying in Edge's salon chair getting work done.
It was not embarrassing, it's so comfortable. I can't tell you. Great vibes here.
Really, I don't know a lot of things, but I can listen and I can show people that I actually truly care about them, you know, and I think that goes a long way.
A creative way to heal from such a dark, long journey.
I mean, it's definitely not fixing anything, but I feel like it kind of helps trick your brain when you look in the mirror. You don't immediately just see something that was like taken.
When you look at yourself now, you feel more complete.
The healing process is different for everyone, so Edge caters the experience to all types of clients. She says some of the reactions she gets prove to be worth it.
And so I'm like cleaning my station and then I hear through the wall, "I have nipples!" in the parking lot, and I was like, that's amazing.
Katie Forcade, Eyewitness News. Hey guys, it's Katie Forcade. I'm here at Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. One of the big events they've had going on today outdoors is a hat contest. Marketing officials with Turfway say they've had over 50 people already come in and register for the hat contest and participate. They say one of the things they've really enjoyed being able to see is just the creativity of all of these different hats.
I couldn't believe how creative everyone was with a lot of the homemade hats. We had a lot of great things. The guy had horses attached to it, roses, all sorts of things. So it was really cool to see all that.
And we'll have more on some of the fun and different festivities here at Turfway Park coming up, so stick with us on Spectrum News. For Kentucky Derby 149, I'm Katie Forcade. Andrew Etheridge is a retired veteran who served for 12 years in the Marine Corps.
I was in the infantry.
The events that took place on September 11th inspired him to serve.
So I want to make sure that everything is tight, everything is perfect as well as it can be.
Many people look forward to the holiday weekend, but for Etheridge, the day has a more somber meaning.
Memorial Day has a very special place in my heart because I've lost 67 friends over in combat. Not just overseas, but also friends that have dealt with issues that have lost their own battles.
And now, he might be done serving, but he's still honoring the love he has for his country by crafting wooden American flags.
It's a whole lot of cutting, a whole lot of sanding, and just turning this piece of wood that's not straight, not square whatsoever into the most perfectly imperfect flag that I can make.
He works at veteran-owned and operated Cruise Customs now, making these flags out of bourbon barrels. Etheridge says it's a task that takes several hours, and if he's alone, it then takes about 3 days to make. Chris Cruz is the shop's owner and says, like many other businesses, they see the impacts of inflation right now.
Surely aren't as busy as we were actually in the middle of the pandemic, which is really odd.
He says his shop used to be filled with workers, but not so much now.
My ultimate goal is hiring as many veterans as possible. My business model is pretty simple. The more flags and products we sell, the more veterans we hire.
Cruz encourages people to continue supporting local businesses so he can hire more veterans like Etheridge to make those wooden flags. A piece of art that Etheridge says carries a lot of meaning.
I'm putting a little piece of myself and my friends in each one of these. All the customers out there don't know me, and they don't know my story, so they're not going to know what I put into these flags. The only thing they're going to see is the finished product.
A finished product he hopes these customers appreciate and love. Katie Forcade, Spectrum News.